Okay, so we're going to create a nice falling bass sound. It's we can use throughout the track to fill in the gaps that we've got here. So, for example, in between the end of bar 1 and bar 2, we need something to fill that sort of gap. And this is a very cool effect. So we'll add an instrument track, add a silent, and we'll just rename this to falling bass. Again, Alt and K. We can use our keyboard to preview. And I'll just open up silent and menu, initialize. So we're going to add some white noise to begin with. Don't want it too loud though, so we'll bring that back. And then we'll add a tri-saw, and we'll push the voices right the way up to 8 and detune it. We'll put the octave up, and then we'll add the AB filter, and we're going to use just one filter here. So we're going to pass the oscillators from B through to this filter, and we'll turn the volume of the B channel down so that we're just getting what's coming through this filter. And we'll turn the resonance up, and we're going to change it to a high pass. And I push the drive right up. And now if we go into part B, we're going to, let's just put a voice in here. I'll do there, and we're going to detune it to +7 on the notes, and then we'll add another one over here. Same thing, just a normal pulse wave, and we'll pitch it right down to -2. So we're getting some really weird effects happening now. These filter here is negligible as we're coming straight through to filter A. I'm just going to close the filter control down, the master filter, just to prep us for the LFO changes at the bottom. So it's got to be quite dramatic. I'm going to turn the cutoff AB. Oh well, cutoff A, it doesn't really matter. Turn the gain right the way up and the amount up. Now, depending on what rate you set here, you can get some really cool, you can almost get like a laughing sound out of this once we're done with it. But it's just a really crude synth playing at the minute. And then I'm going to go to the pitch control, and I'm going to set this to A and B. We're going to push the amount up, or the attack up, sorry. I'm going to push the decay up as well. We're going to bring the amount backwards so that we get a dipping sound and rising again. That's how you get that sort of laughing sound as the pitch dips. Okay, so the rate's going to be changeable on our automation line anyway, so we can come out of this section and go up to our phaser, turn this on. We can just play about with the rates and the gain. And then we can add a bit of EQ. Let's push it out of the bass frequencies, you don't really need it down there. We'll add more treble and EQ, just around the mid-range. So adding a boost of 15, it's quite a big boost, 15 dB, just at 1000 Hertz. And then we'll just stick a compressor on the end. And then we'll just come out of this, and I'm going to go to the inserts, or sorry, the sends rather, and we're going to send some of this to our reverb channel. So click on the reverence. So that's how you get that sort of laughing sound, and the big reverb as well makes it sound a bit demented. Okay, so we're going to add in this bass. Where we'll put it? We'll put it at the start here. So I'm going to put in a 2-bar loop. Let's get our quantize down. We'll add a 2-bar loop at the start. We'll have it playing right there at that break. Let's bring it up an octave maybe. Okay, so we're going to go in and change the LFO rate on this. We're just going to set it to, if we go to the silent, we'll set the LFO rate. Initially, we're just going to have it on 2:1. So if I bring it back, we'll have a 2:1 triplet. So we get a nice falling sound there as the rate is way back. And the faster you go, get that sort of laugh sound again. But we're going to keep it on 2:1 triplet, which sounded quite good, so let's find that again. So there it is. And then we'll copy this across, so we'll just Alt and click that over, have it playing there, and we'll leave it out for the third one, or the third repetition. We'll have something different playing in this section here. So maybe at this part here, we could change that to be the sort of laughing sound. So if we go in, select the silent, and go to our LFO rate. So we just find this. So LFO1 rate, and we can turn the read on, and we can just change this section to about a 1/16 or so, should be fine. So you experiment with that and get the sort of sound that you're looking for. Okay, so a lot of our basses are peaking a wee bit. I'm going to start grouping this, all these basses together, and adding a compressor to it and a wee bit of sidechain compression as well. And we'll do that again in the next tutorial.